What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. This is Rebirth Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Astro creation related. And today we got some very, very exciting topics to talk about. I'm excited. This is gonna be dope.
Mm.
But yeah, before we get into that, we're gonna talk about all of the new members and everything. So,
Quick commercial break. Feel free to skip if you want. I want to shout out the channel
hmm
members.
hmm
Two new ones.
hmm
We got Kesky Plays and Domestic Grunt who recently joined.
the goats.
Both of both of which have been very active in the streams,
hmm
Falco streams. So thank you guys for showing up and showing support. He's been
hmm
growing like a weed. Check out the socials in the description down below. We have Twitch and our main channels, and also the Discords. Don't forget to join the Discords. And if you do want to become a member of the channel and support us, $5 a month. Tier 1 will get you priority questions, and a tier 2 membership for $10 a month will get you access to the show one day early. We film these on Sunday. They go up for Monday on the members, Tuesday for everyone else. So with that being said, let's talk about the wonderful and diversely experienced week we've had in Ashes of Creation. So, right off the bat, I want to talk about I don't know, I guess a portion of the player base which gets taken for granted a lot. I feel
Mhm.
like since we've joined the Ashes community back in 2023, they have been the number one most complained about thing in this game. The number one risk of ruining the game or ruining Steven's vision and all this and that is casual players.
Mhm.
And I don't know.
Definitely.
I used to think that too, but I'm not so sure anymore. I feel like phase 3 has had the most 3.5, whatever we want to call the save file, right? It's had the most staying power, it's had the best economy. I
Yeah.
know that's not entirely due to the player base. A lot of good changes were made from Intrepid behind the scenes, but
Mhm.
I don't know. What do you think about casual players? How bad does Ashes need them?
Oh, we need them greatly. We need casual players that actually understand like the systems, like how to become a citizen, why becoming a citizen is useful, the other like all the things that go with citizenship. There's literally a chat for citizens, and I'm assuming there's gonna be a chat for religion whenever that comes out. We need everyone to work together. I mean, literally, we've seen the graphics that Intrepid has shown, right? They've shown that you need to be mining, you need to be contributing to your settlement to get it to go all the way up to a metropolis or city, whatever you want to call it. Um, this game does not function without a strong core of people playing on your server because everything is predicated off of people repeatedly doing actions, whether it be chopping trees, and spawning a tree ant boss, or fishing and spawning a fucking giant freaking salmon that you have to fight. Just certain or story arcs that require a bunch of people doing the story arc for it to go down a specific point. So like there's a lot more casual players that play MMOs than hardcore PvP players. I don't care what no one says. So you need to capture them to a good percent. Like a lot of
You
people are like,
do.
this is gonna be a niche game. It's not gonna be a niche game. I mean, it's not. It can't be as niche as people think. Like where that's 2,000 people,
Mhm.
because that's just not enough to get a lot of these systems off the ground and keep them going on and on. But that's just me. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we had a comment from one of the Twitch viewers today. They said, "I can't wait till we live stream this on Twitch." By the way, these
hmm
shows are going to be so much better when they're live. Get us to 1,000 subs, and we're going to
hmm
be doing all the Rebirth radios will be live. I'm not
Great.
sure how that's going to work for channel members. We're gonna have to figure that out. I didn't even think about that. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure
Um,
it out. Yeah.
but one of Falco's Twitch viewers today was talking
Mhm.
about how New World um didn't need the amount of players that Ashes needs to sustain its basic core systems. And
Definitely.
I was like, yeah, I did about 2 or 3 years of Iron Man on New World where I didn't really interact with the economy or
Actually,
other
I said
players
that
all
on
that
stream.
much.
I said that
What's
on
that?
stream. I said
You
that.
said that on stream?
Yeah, I
Okay, my
said that.
fault. I mean, it
Yeah.
was one of the viewers. This man
Yeah.
watches himself, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that. It's
So
true.
yeah, it is true, and I mean, we haven't experienced it recently because I feel like Shoal Phase 3.5 has been very, very good. But every other
Mhm.
phase that we've played, you feel it quick. It's always the population dies overnight, and then all of a
Right.
sudden, core systems you never even gave the thought or the time of
Mhm.
day of to
Right.
acknowledge them. They don't work anymore, and you're like, oh
Right.
shit. It's like the equivalent of
Right.
not having drinking water.
I
It's like,
mean,
oh,
think of
I
it like
forgot.
this. You literally can't do every artisan skill, so you need other people to do other artisan skills for you. Like we can't do tanning because we do everything else. If there's
Yeah.
no tanners on the freaking game, no one can make like leatherworking gear. You know, like you need, and that's even that feels that bad right now when we're level 25, and when we can have four of the highest tier artisan skills, right? We can have four journeymen. Imagine when you only can have two, and you need doubled up manpower to actually sustain a functioning economy. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's gonna feel horrible when you're like, oh, all I can do is, I only have master or journeyman or grandmaster mining and grandmaster, I don't know, metalworking. Fuck, I can't do it. I can't make the best gear. You
Yeah.
know,
And I mean, this talking point really only came up because we had a really bad experience at the forge this weekend.
right?
And we've also had some of our like not closer, but some casual creators that we know that quit the scene this week. It feels like
Uh-huh.
a lot of people left the scene this week, and it feels like the sort of boding uh I don't know, opinion is that a lot more are going to be leaving in the coming weeks. And I'm like, don't say that, bro. I've been loving Shoal so far. Don't say that because as soon as people starts leaving, bro, things stop working on this
Right.
damn game.
I'm not gonna mention any guilds, but
Yeah,
someone, a little birdie, told me that a lot of people are leaving Resna because it's dead, and they're coming over the shoal to
go
wreak
figure.
havoc. I'm not gonna say who they are because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
They don't really matter. But I mean, yo, like when people feel like the only fun is to break the game and make it uninhabitable for people to play, then that's a problem. That's just an inherent problem in the ecosystem of the game, and that's the
it
only way to
is.
make a
Yeah,
game to last for 20 to so years. Like
nah,
that's a slippery slope.
you're gonna be niche like all these other PVX MMOs before that didn't even launch or they launched but they
They never
died.
survived. They never survived
They definitely did
it.
not survive.
you know,
Yeah, because it's
but
like when we were trying to decide which realm to go on for 3.5, we had a in our Discord, the Rebirth Radio Discord, we put up
right,
a poll and we
right,
said, obviously we did the brief. We said, these guilds are going to these realms.
right,
Where should we go? We'll go wherever the poll settles on.
right.
And given the information, everyone did not choose Resna. There was like 2 votes for Resna, a bunch of votes for Lineth, and a bunch of votes for Shoal, but Shoal ended up winning.
Mhm.
Uh, it's like I wonder why people weren't voting for Resna. And now people now that Resna has been it's just been turned into scorched earth. I mean, it's I've heard just the worst things about the realm. I haven't been on it personally, but man, from Twitch viewers, YouTube commenters, and also people in the big guild that mostly ruined the damn realm are like, "Oh, we're coming to Shoal, by the way.
Mhm.
We don't we don't like Resna anymore. We're coming
Right,
to Shoal."
right. It's kind of disheartening. They said we're
Yeah.
we're burning this whole motherfucking to the ground because no one
Yep.
is
Yep.
gonna hold us accountable for what we do.
Mm-hmm. Like doing real shithead stuff, like a bunch of crate hunting, exploiting the easy state of corruption, a bunch of using alts, VMing on alts to vote your way into a town to destroy it after, so like you can
Regardless if
craft.
they were VMing or what, but they
Yeah,
were
that
searching for
is a
secrets.
baseless, like, yeah.
Yeah. Regardless of what they're doing, that they were destroying freaking settlements.
Yeah.
Their freaking services, so people could not do anything, and that has been
Hmm.
done numerous times. It's not. This isn't the
Hmm.
start of it. It's a known issue that just hasn't been fixed. And I mean, it's not. There's no point to Intrepid. They have a lot of fish to fry. They have a lot of shit to fix, and this is probably one of those things that they just haven't had the time to. But it is hurting their community.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's here, neither here nor there. It is hurting their community and some
And
new
to
people.
Dude, new people are the easiest to quit. We had so many saying, "Oh, like something bad happened. I'm gonna take a break," and I'm like, "I'm
Yeah.
never gonna see you
We
again,
had
dude." Am
someone
I?
literally who accidentally picked up something in town and lost
Yeah, 'cause
all four
all
enough
the
stuff to make four grave plate purple.
yeah 4 epic pieces of grave play, and this was his first phase he ever played.
Right. I'm like,
Man, I can't even imagine if this was my 1st phase. He's doing good, but he probably won't be back. He said, "I gotta step away,"
right.
and I'm like, See you next phase, dog. I'll
I
see you
get
in
it.
beta.
I get it. That's like it's like a oopsie daisy thing because he picked up a crate that was already like popped open
But that was
by
clearly bait.
fire. It was definitely bait. It wasn't. It was
Yeah,
bait. It was bait, and wasn't supposed to be there, and it was there to kind of piss people off and like get
yeah.
people to, kill themselves. It was
In
definitely
Minecraft.
some tomfoolery, in Minecraft. It was some tomfoolery, and that's the easiest way to get people out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I always say, and I say this all the time in the stream when we stream. The people who kill their game the most are the people who play it. They the ones who cannibalize their game, and they're like, "Damn, this game's trash," and then they move on. Um, especially MMO people for these PvX games. These PvP people, they barely get PvP games. They come out. And when they do come out, they fucking go balls to the walls. They say, "Damn, I don't want to play with you anymore." And they go into the next one. And then the people who played those MMOs, the new ones, they go play RuneScape, a game that's tested the test of time, or they play WoW for the billion trillion time. And then they say, "Whoop, I guess we'll wait for another one."
Yep. Truth. Truth.
Right.
I briefly mentioned the experience we had at Forge, but didn't really go into it. Do you wanna talk about that at all?
You can talk about it. You can set the scene, bro. Set it.
Yeah. So get this, right? Falco recruited a group. I was gonna low key get off for the night, but he's like, "No, come Forge, I'll recruit." And I was like, "All right, fine, you got me." So we go to Forge. We have an 8-man party. And we get down to where Tap Master Perke, and he's dead. And I'm like, "Oh, a team's here. That sucks, but let's go check the loop, man." Or no, we waited for Tap to get a timer. Um, and then when he respawned, I think it was just 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say the guild name only because I want to hear your guys' opinion on this. If you're on Shoal, what do you guys think of the guild Tuna Mixed Rice? Okay, like what do we
You give your
what's
take on this. You give
yeah,
your take on it.
we need to hear your take on this because just also for context, this is a little tinfoil hat, but tuna mixed rice is TMR, which is RMT backwards. I'm not saying anything with that, but goddamn, based on the way they play the game, that shit is so spot
I
on.
will
I
I
can't.
will say this. Their cleric was wearing heroic Rosario.
Their cleric.
Their cleric. I have his name. You want me to say it?
Hey, I mean, yeah. Go ahead, tell the people.
The people were Boj. One of them was Boj, which was the fighter, and then
How you spell it?
Lantunai. Boeg was the fighter, and
BOEJ, you
Lantunai.
mean?
Boej, my bad. And
Okay, Boj.
Lantunai, which was the cleric, which was Lantunai.
Was there a third? Who was the third?
I forgot the third.
Yukikwe,
I forgot.
Yukikwe,
I think it was
or
you.
something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But bro, it's like this is like such a throwback to the Zyback video. They don't learn
Yeah,
because
yeah,
also we've heard of another dupe going around
yeah.
for materials this time.
Yep, yep,
At
yep.
least that's word on the street. I don't really
Right on
know
the
anything
stream.
about it.
I don't know anything about it. I didn't learn about it until the people on my stream were talking about it.
Hmm.
All my people in the stream. By the way, I love you guys. I give you all a kiss in your fucking mouth. You know, but all you guys keep me up to. You guys keep me hip too. On all the bullshit going on. I try not to talk about too much bullshit on the stream because we're just trying to have fun and shit. But you guys be keeping me honest. You keep me honest. Oh man, sheesh.
But anyway, to the point. There's just 3 people in Forge, and it's these three
Yeah,
people from Tuna Mixed Rice.
right.
I'm like, we got 8 people. This shouldn't be a problem at all.
Mhm.
Tell me why they are the most persistent little group of people ever. Normally, I would applaud it, but this definitely felt so weird and like ulterior motivated that I left.
Yeah.
We a lot of
It
people.
it felt like when we were farming, you guys may have remembered this. We talked about it. We probably showed clips of
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
we were farming the hawkbow, and we were against Gaz Golder and his merry few people who would just log in and then wait for the shit. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They would log in and because the boss spawned on a 15-minute timer, they would kill it, log out for 14 minutes. Log
Right,
in, kill it, log out for
right, right.
just on repeat. And that's kind of what these people were doing.
Yeah,
And I will give them this. They did these 3 people were willing to flag up on a party of 8. So obviously, but they were training mobs, so on and so forth. We
Yeah,
were wiping
yeah,
them, they were wiping us. I know a
yeah,
chirurgeon would throw out a wave and kill
yeah,
half our team,
and kill
and
them.
then we would, yeah, and kill them, and we would
Yeah,
kill them too.
yeah.
And but they kept coming back, and it just became, like Falco was saying, a war of attrition, and it's
Yeah,
the most disheartening thing in this
it
goddamn
is.
game.
It is. And they kept
Cause
popping freaking the ironclad sausage. They had
yeah,
full
that's
food.
that shit's not cheap. How do you die 20 times and come back with another ironclad sausage,
They were coming
bro?
back quick too. Like it's like they were
Yeah.
flying there or something. Like I was like, how'd they get back so quick? It felt I couldn't prove I can't prove if they're flying or doing anything
Yeah.
weird, but it felt like they were getting back quick.
Either they
I
learned
was
like a
like,
new route or
yeah,
something. I
yeah,
don't know. Because normally, you get the fastest way back to Forged Right Striker is you jump on your mount, dismiss it or whatever, and make the roll. Go, you guys know the Forge route for the most part. But they were getting back quicker than that. I was like, there's some new tech going around for sure. Um, it was funny, but it was so disheartening because, like he said, the cleric had heroic Rosarium guard, so right away we knew we were in for some weird shit, and it just became this war of attrition where whoever had the most time and whoever was willing to be the most weird had the POI for the night. And it wasn't the fact that there was three of them so we could just out DPS them on the bosses. Like we could, but they would train mobs. It's like you just need one person who wants to be annoying, and you can ruin the whole forge unless you're willing to bring a raid party there. Which normally we would do, but at the time Falco tried to recruit a raid party,
ugh,
and
I did.
there was just not enough people. He managed to get we had a party of 8 and then he got a separate party of 4, so we had a total of 12. And
Yeah,
the 4 people in the other party, they didn't know how to get down to the forge bosses once they got there. And then one of them died like at the front entrance and he immediately left the party. So it's like you're not getting a group of pugs down there. And even if you did get a group of pugs, these tuna
yeah,
mixed rice people are so good at the game, they're just gonna pull a chirurgeon and wipe your pugs and they're gonna leave and then they're gonna leave the group and just
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
it becomes a total war of attrition unless you have a guild raid party dedicated to wiping them out for the
But their
night.
gear was like extremely good, but unnecessarily it was weird. Like I told you, like they had the cleric wearing heroic rosarium on some
Hmm.
Zyback video type shit.
Full ironclad sausages, like the
Yeah,
good shit too,
and the Constitution potion. They
and the
have using
journeyman
constant.
constitution scrolls.
Yeah,
We must have killed them 30 times.
yeah, yeah. I
How
was
the
hitting them
fuck
hard
do you?
too. I was hitting them
Yeah,
hard. 440 power. I was doing like 2.5K snipes. I was doing like 6K damage rotations, and they were eating that shit.
yeah.
It was gross.
Yeah, I mean, but they were trioing the bosses down there, so of course they have really good gear, really good scrolls, and really good food.
Yeah.
But still, we killed them at least 20 times. How the fuck do you have 20 ironclad sausages
I
in
I
Journey? No, you keep the scroll,
I feel
but
like they should definitely make yeah, we were talking about this on stream, but they should make it so if you die by a player's hand, you go you get the one have one more chance to come back from your
mhm.
initial ember spring this close, but as you keep dying by someone else's hand, you get sent to the furthest ember spring because that's the only way you keep people from fucking coming back continuously and ramming their head because at that point like you said it's a battle of attrition and it just makes people whoever has the most time. It's not the person who's the better person.
Definitely made me not want to go back to Forge, and I probably
Right.
won't go back to Forge this phase. I'll buy my Slag Breaker gear and I'll call it a day.
Basically,
I can only imagine how this is going to affect the casual player who encounters this type of shit for the first time, which is the whole talking point we're trying to nail home here.
right.
That you guys have to understand this shit is weird, okay?
It's extremely
This shit
weird.
is this shit is not a fun MMO experience.
It's
When
not
they're
at all.
no, when they they're just
It's
training mobs.
it's not an MMO with longevity experience. Definitely,
Mm-mm, definitely not.
it'll be
No.
fun for a time until there's no one playing and no one for them to do it, and then it'll be Johnson on. So
Yeah.
everything will be gone. Currently, in the current state, I'm not saying they'll get better. Won't get better. We're not saying that either. But we're saying currently in the current state, if we aren't having fun and we play this game, we played this game when it was the worst of the worst. Um, Imagine the people who don't really care about the game and they just want to play a new MMO, and they haven't gotten there, but they get there and they're like, "Ugh,
Because we
this
need those
is
people. Those people
you
can't
know,
be discounted. You
they
can't just
definitely
say,
can't.
"Oh, well, it wasn't for them."
Yeah, because
No.
if
No.
like it's like it sucks to say, like I hate to say it, like Lucky Ghost was saying, if you guys are old heads that been following Ashes for a long, long time, and you guys remember Lucky Ghost putting out a video about how like PvP was kind of flawed in the Ashes currently, and back then and then. If you keep saying that this game isn't for most people, then it won't be for anyone. Most likely, because this game is so predicated off of having a continuously bustling economy and people just to interact with the shit. Like you literally have to have people for this Harbinger update. If no one's on the server to combat the Harbingers, the place
It's just
just
gonna
gets filled
spread.
with corruption.
Yeah.
Then just the
So
corruption just
there's like at least a base like 2,000 concurrent players active at all time requirement, you know?
right, right. Like you need there's everything they seem to be putting in still considers to be consistently has to require people,
Which we like.
which I love it, but they also have to
Cater to those
fix the
people,
shit.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
who who are most likely to quit the game and who add the most, I won't say the most value, but add consistent, reliable value, which are the
yeah.
casual
Yeah, more
players.
consistent, reliable gameplay. Whether they're
Yeah.
crafters, whether they're gatherers, whether they're just anything. Whether they enjoy a little PVE, there needs to be a space for them. And it can't be just fodder for the PvPers. It
No.
can't. Like you can't just be like, well, you
Yes.
can gather shit here, but you're gonna get smacked in the ass by PvPers. Because that was the biggest problem with PvP in Ash or in New and not or in RuneScape. With the freaking wilderness, with them putting like the best drops out there. No one likes going there. People still don't really go there unless they really have to on their Iron Man. Like people aren't like, yeah, let me go kill Callisto. People aren't like, they're like, oh, I'd rather just go kill something else. I'm not sure if instances are gonna save this. I'm not sure if a Coliseum system will save this or anything like that. I'm not sure, like if arenas will quell the weirdness of all your PvP like Andy's on this game. I don't know, but I'm like, if this is any, you have to understand, this is all the PvPers on here are culminations of all the people who played probably Arcade,
Yeah.
Lineage,
Lineage.
all those games that failed, and that was a
And you gotta
failure.
look
They were
you gotta
failed.
look it in the mirror someday, bro. Those games failed. They may have
Ugh,
been good in their prime,
yeah.
but they're not here anymore.
I don't care. No one says in the in the freaking chat. I be reading everything. I don't respond to everything because some things don't deserve responses. But those games were failures. I don't care if you call it because of RMT, because of freaking gold buyers, wherever it was, corruption system, any of that. This can't be. This can be a successor to it, but it needs to learn from those lickings, those burns. You know.
Mhm.
And this one's even more one of those ones where you need a lot of people playing it. Like I'm assuming Intrepid understood from the last phase 3, how when the game fucking became like inhabitable. Where when I hope they were paying attention to when the concurrency made the game unplayable. Because that's what that is the data that they definitely should need.
Mhm.
Like how small can our server get before this shit becomes like a dead
Yeah.
game, uninhabitable,
Mhm.
Um, because that's some real that's some heavy hitting info, you know?
It really is.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
people about to be quitting show left and right, bro. Enjoy it while you can.
Yep,
Get out there.
yep.
Get out there. Get out there and
Yeah.
enjoy the bustling economy.
Yeah, because
Cause
nothing's gonna be done about what's about to happen. And it's not by
nope,
us, it's
it's
by someone else. And I'm gonna call him
yeah,
Voldemort. I'll call him
yeah,
Voldemort.
for sure, Voldemort for sure.
Nothing's
Um, uh,
it's
man,
tough.
I'm really disappointed in that Forge experience. They need to nerf the ironclad sausage, bro.
Definitely, definitely.
It's
Heroic, what was it
additive.
given? How much was it given at
It
Heroic?
was, I think in heroic it was like 3,000, 4,000 max health. It was
How much
doubling your
HP
health
did you
bar.
have? How much HP did you have before?
I didn't eat one.
I ate
It
one.
was that guy, other guy in our party.
I
I
ate
forget his
one.
name.
I ate one. I
You ate
had
one?
four point
Okay.
six k with full Rosarium
Okay.
and like really good gear. Like
Yeah.
4.6 without it. I went up to 8.2
Well,
or
there you
something like
go.
that
That's
with my
well, that's like
sausage.
3.6.
Yeah.
Yeah. and it's
Yeah,
additive. So you could be at 1K, eat it, and you're at 4.6K. Like
yeah.
that's terrible. That's
It's
I
a
think
lot,
right
and
now my
it's not that hard to make either.
no, it's not. My fighter is at base 6.2K HP right now because I have a two-piece Briarhold set, which gives me
Right,
107 con, and it's
right.
in blue. It's a
I
bad
mean
mamma
I mean,
jamma.
it's kind of a thing though, right? Like, you gotta make the food really good
Yeah,
because you
but
need people to buy it and use it. You want people like, but you don't want to be so bad that it's like, I don't need it. I don't want to.
well,
You
it
know,
doesn't have
you
to be bad. It can still, but I want it to be proportional to your actual HP bar. Additive is just absurd.
right.
It's too
I think
good.
you're right. Percentage should be it should be a percentage boost if they're gonna do that because then that would
Like,
incentivize people to wear HP gear instead of
yeah,
so they can't just have a hella damage on their character and then like they definitely need to figure some way out to kind of make it you're specking into what you're doing and not.
yeah. But I mean, these
Yeah,
clerics we were fighting from TMR, they had like 11K hit points, bro.
it was
It
gross.
was it was fucking undoable.
It
It
was
was.
gross. That's the way you increase your time to kill. Just wear ironclad sausage, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wear some bread, some ironclad. Time to kill is gonna. I was blowing them. Pause. I
With a
was
journeyman
blowing them.
con scroll,
I was hitting them hard. I'm assuming that they probably were using heroic or both, which a heroic scroll is gonna give you like 300 or so freaking constitution. But I was
which is
you guys
600 phys defense plus
yeah.
health.
Yeah, so I was hitting. I was hitting pretty far. They also had 22%, like I think it was Constitution or mentality with the
Yeah,
armor because they had
yeah,
heroic.
yep.
So yeah,
A
man,
good amount of.
they probably had over 10k HP. I bet money. Bet money they had over 10k. No wonder I wasn't fucking killing them. I was like, dang,
He
yeah,
said, "Damn, I just shot him in the chest with a Glock
I freaking
45."
sniped them, freaking
He said,
barraged them, freaking what's
"Don't do
called
that.
reloaded, freaking double sniped them, and they survived that.
Shit's
And he's
mad,
not a
bro."
tank. He's not a tank. I was like, "Oh,
So, but
okay."
that kind of makes sense, because these are the same people, that we saw in Carfin when we were farming Carfin emblems,
Mhm.
and I was sitting there, I was like, "Damn, these people from Tuna Mixed Rice are soloing these Carfin mobs." You know, the 3-star, arc what are they called? The
Not
arc mad
Archmage.
what are they
Arc.
called?
Yeah, you're talking about the war mages.
Like, yeah, the war mages,
Yeah.
arcanomancers
Arcanimist.
or
Yeah,
some
Arcanimist. Yeah.
arcanomans, something like that. They were
Yeah.
soloing those. The
Yeah.
Yukoi the cleric was soloing those 3-star Carfin mobs that are like level 28 or 29 or some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, these people are good. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're gold farmers or not, but I know they know what they're doing.
I have
If
no
they're
clue, but I
soloing
think
our
that they should definitely be looked into. They
yeah,
definitely should be
I
able
would
to
I
be
think
looked.
that's fair. At the
Yeah.
very least, they should be looked into.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I want to hear your opinion on it. Maybe we just got a bad first impression of them. I don't want to roast them unnecessarily, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
The RMT backward thing is a little silly given the behavior we've experienced with them.
Definitely. It's very silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people. Some of you guys may be like, "Wow, you're calling out another person." Duh, 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 duh." I can see the comments now.
We talk about our
Wow.
experiences. We played this
Yeah,
fucking game. It's
yeah, I
like
can see it now.
y- it, you guys. I'm assuming you guys come here just to hear about what we did this week, and God
Yeah,
forbid we have an experience
yeah,
with a guild this week. You know, it's not
yeah,
that
yeah,
serious.
yeah. But I will say, I don't know what ethnicity or where they're from, but they didn't speak very good English.
Nope.
So we're not sure if they are. We don't know what they are. Whether they could be uh they could be Russian, they could be Chinese, they could be uh I don't know.
Anything.
They could be whatever. They could be Venezuelan. I don't know. But like like I said, all it reminds me of is Gas Golder. So
It definitely had gas golder energy because they
yeah,
would. Yeah.
yeah. Tell him what he said to
But
you. What did he say to you when what was his words?
oh, when we eventually gave up just because I couldn't take it anymore. They sorry, keep losing focus.
You're
I
good.
just I they beat me on the weirdness scale, and
Mm,
I'll fucking shake the hand and move on.
mm,
I'm not gonna try to out weird you if you clearly are willing to do it for the next 20 hours. You can have
mm.
it.
Right.
But then when we all left, Boj the fighter DM'd me, and what did he say? He said, "Where go come now question mark return or some shit like that." And I was just like, dog, get out my fucking DMs. Like,
He said, "Where'd you go? Come back," basically.
yeah. It was just the most fucking like broken sentences I've ever heard, which I don't really have a problem with, but if you just pissed me off, then damn, speak the king's English.
We
You
don't have a
know?
problem with it, but it just gives us some interesting energy, because like every time
Yeah.
we've had that interaction, it's been with someone who is a gold seller or a gold
Yeah.
farmer. What do you want to call it?
Except for what was that Brazilian guild from phase 2? Who were they? Nova Ordum.
Nova
They were just
Ordem, but
they,
they were huge. That wasn't a that was
yeah.
a Brazilian
Yeah.
guild. That wasn't
They're
that was different.
some badass motherfuckers in that
But the
guild.
thing is, they didn't try to
They're
speak
legit.
English to you. They were speaking like Portuguese when we
Yeah.
would talk to them. So you kind
Mm.
of knew that they were just not American. They just were
Yeah.
badass. And Lineker
Yeah.
was a what's it called, a leader. He was a leader, and he was also part of the one of the settlements. He was the mayor, so
Yeah, he was.
he
Yeah.
was a good mayor. So I didn't really have any problems with that. I just knew they were better. They're just better.
Hmm.
But yeah. That was an interesting situation.
That was a really drawn out talking point, but let it be known, as Falco says,
Yeah, let
that
it be known. Damn, why is that a
that
thing?
too
Why is that a thing?
late, too late is a thing, buddy.
Why is that a
That we
thing?
need casual players, and right now the path that we're on, with
It's not.
everyone trying their hardest to exploit every system, whether that be corruption, mob training, duping, just everything that we've encountered these past few weeks is making casual players look at this shit and be like,
Say,
this is a
hold up.
fucking joke. Hold up.
Say, hold up. What did I get myself into?
And yeah, they will drop this shit like a Toy Story toy. And when
Mm-hmm.
they drop this shit, you bet your bottom dollar everyone else is going to be dropping it. We'll probably
That's
still
right.
be here because guess what? Every time the phase dies, Falco and I still upload. We still
Right.
find something to talk about, but
We still
damn, we got to dig
stay.
deep. We got to dig deep sometimes.
Oh, we are definitely always around, even when people may not want us around.
So please consider subscribing if you're
Yeah,
enjoying the show so far, because at
right.
least you know it will continue. The show will go on.
The show will go on until Steven says this game is EOC.
Yep.
End of EOS.
Or EOC. If he pulls a RuneScape
EOC.
3 EOC,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Who
It'll end
knows?
it too. All the same.
Honestly. Um
So, anything else you want to say on that? You want
hell
to
no. Go to the next talking
keep it
point.
pushing?
They keep
Okay.
that
Well,
shit pushing.
here's the thing.
Mhm.
I don't want to involve Falco in this. He can
Oh.
say his stance. He can tell his stance separately. This is more so like a me thing.
What are you about
So
to say,
apparently,
motherfucker? What are you about to, what are you about to
this
say?
no this is a Yommi thing. This does not reflect Falco's opinions. So apparently there's been a pretty popular method going around, and one of our channel members, Sodef, hit me up to tell me about it. Well, I was actually read it when I was out and about. I was driving when he DM'd it to me on Discord, so I appreciate you for keeping me in the loop. But there is a method to kill bots, which is ironically the same method that was used to kill that guy who had 4 epic grave plate pieces of materials on him and he lost them all. Which is, you put down the crate, you crowbar it, so you take out the contents, or maybe you just open it. I'm not sure what you have to do with that. But then the next person to open it, the default option is to loot the contents of the crate. Not pick up the crate, that doesn't flag you, but looting the contents of the crate will flag you, right?
Mhm.
So the popular method that everyone's been doing is killing bots with this. You put a you follow a bot for a while, you learn its route, what trees it goes to, because it ain't hard to to tell who's a bot. You just learn to follow a bot, learn the route, and then if you know they're about to go to a tree, put a crate down, crack it open with a crowbar, and wait for them to go up to the tree and try to chop it down. They're gonna loot the crate, get flagged, then you can kill them and take all their mats, right? Everyone's happy. You just stole money from a gold farmer. You made a little money for your effort. Everything's peachy good, right?
Right.
Allegedly not. We have a screenshot here. Actually, I have to swap chats because it was you DM'd it to me. Okay, so here's a thing from Vaknar. Um, he said, slaughter all the bots you want. However, I'd be wary of doing so as a resource for goods. Killing bots is one thing, farming them for ill gotten goods is another. Just wanted to share a quick answer for you here and now. I think this was yesterday at 6 p.m. And there's been no update since then. And also we've had multiple people in the Ashes Discord saying that they were banned or like suspended for 10 days because they made like 10 gold off looting like a dead bot pile of ashes. And
Yeah.
I think this is one of the most stupid fucking things I've ever heard of in my life. You telling me you don't have any in-game mods at all, and you want to punish the people with bans with no warning? I mean, other than this message now, but people were getting suspended well before Vaknar put that message out with no warning for looting a bot that they went through the effort of to kill. Y'all don't have any GMs in game taking out these bots. I'm sure you're doing a lot of bot bans behind the scenes, but all we've seen for bans for the most part is duping, like exploiters and stuff like that,
Hmm.
which good on you, but I haven't really seen much bot banning. I still see a lot of the same bots from weeks and weeks and weeks.
Hmm.
If I personally, if I go through the effort to kill a bot
Hmm.
and I loot, like, I don't know, some legendary willow or something from it, and you ban me, I will uninstall your game. Like right there on the spot. That is so ridiculous to even consider doing that to your player base. I detest that.
That's
Um
yeah, I agree. I mean, I
and
agree with that.
um because yes, I don't know, 10
I
day
agree.
suspension hurts.
I agree. Honestly,
But it's
yeah.
like, because first, I mean, just acknowledge it from a RuneScape. They encourage you to kill their bots and loot their materials. That's one of the best money making methods on the game. Go to the rev caves and kill the bots. You're
Hmm.
taking money from the gold farmers. You're making a little money. You're fighting the bot problem. Who knows? Maybe the bot owner will be like, "Oh, this isn't worth the effort. I give up." And now he's not botting your game anymore, right?
That's true.
It just
That's
seems
true.
like such an incentive mismatch, and you're totally like pressuring and putting punishment on the wrong person here in this scenario. In my opinion, that's how it sounds.
Right. It's like
Um,
you might as well just ban the person, the bot that was there. Like, why
yeah,
ban the person? Like, I mean, you know who they probably looted. I'm assuming.
yeah. You
Like, why
if
ban the person that
bro,
looted the person?
if you have the technology, like Steven says they do, to trace a bow that was traded from person to person to person, they say they can see the trade log for each item.
Hmm.
It's like, I'm sure you can see the loot log too. If I pick up some legendary willow, you can, and you ban me. I hope you also ban the guy that with legendary willow came from, right?
Right. Right.
I'm assuming. But this is Yommi talking his smack. This ain't Falco. I just want to differentiate that again. Um, but yeah, that is just, and I'm not sure if this is one of the practices. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I want to give a salute to Whetstones, one of the
Hmm.
streamers who
Hmm.
quit today.
Yeah.
He said like, this is his own words, so I'm not feel free to, I know you watch these Whetstones, feel free to comment if I'm
Right.
misrepresenting you here, but you said you quit because you weren't a fan of some of Intrepid's practices, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And some other stuff along that line. So if
Hmm.
you'd like to elaborate in the comment section, that would be much appreciated.
Right.
Um, but when I learned about that today, I was like, clearly that's not right. Clearly they're not banning people for helping them tackle the bot problem, right?
Right. Right.
Clearly,
It's like
it's
people were
it's
telling me, trying to tell me to freaking kill bots in my stream, which I was
yeah.
like, I was like, for me, when I went, like, I was talking to my stream, I was like, I don't want to do that because I mean, Intrepid, that's their problem. I mean, obviously it's my problem since I'm a content creator as well, but I don't get paid to, tackle their bot problem.
We're unpaid.
I would have been really, really mad if I picked up some bot stuff and got banned for it.
Bro, I
So
would
like,
not be back. I
like
promise
I
you, I
would,
would not be back to
I
this
would.
game. I
They probably,
promise you.
honestly, they probably wouldn't want us back because
They probably wouldn't
we
want us back.
we don't talk very glowingly about the game all the time. But when we do, we do. But like we probably don't talk as glowingly as they would like us to talk about their game. But I'm not gonna give them the chance to ban me on some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, nah. And I'm glad I did because I mean, it seems like they really don't want us to help them any type of way.
I mean,
Because like I will give them this, like going stemming off of your thing. It's like if we didn't pick up the stuff the bot was gonna drop, someone else was gonna walk by and pick it up. You're just gonna ban some random person. They didn't know it was a bot who died there.
mhm.
Like someone's gonna pick it up. Like so I'm like, I don't know, it just feels kind of unserious.
Extremely unserious. I
um,
guess the only valid counter argument would be, no, stop killing bots. We're trying to collect data on them. We want the analytics of what routes are
But they didn't
popular,
say
this,
that. They
that, and the
said to
other.
kill him. They said to kill him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then they're like, but feel free to kill bots, just don't loot those ill-gotten goods. Those aren't ill-gotten. We're fucking doing literally GM stuff for you guys.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
about that is ill-gotten.
You could literally have a GM. I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm not gonna get into that, but we know that Intrepid has done some restructuring recently, and we get it that they don't may not have the manpower to put GMs in to freaking smite down bots. But it's like
Yeah.
this is what you guys signed up for, right? Like you signed up for being in an early access and then like trying to reframe it as an alpha still, even though I mean it is an alpha, but going in the early access and now you have all these eyes on you. This is kind of what we all were afraid of is that you guys may have been putting too much dip on your chip. And it kind of feels like
Yeah.
that currently right now. That's
Yeah.
all that's the biggest thing. You feel like
Yeah.
yeah, putting a little too much dip on your chip, and now that people aren't happy, it's kind of like people are leaving, and then people are trying to say the numbers of the game are inflated because of bots, and it's just a lot of.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I would hate to be in your situation, Intrepid, dealing with this. You guys are taking on a huge undertaking, and obviously we don't know exactly what the fuck's going on, but all we can speak from is our experiences and what we see. And I always say that, that's always been said. We only say what we see and what we hear, and what we've heard and see doesn't sound good. Yeah, yeah,
Well said.
yeah.
All knowledge is gained through experience.
Right.
And yeah, something about, I don't know who said that. Was that David Hume?
David
Who
Hume. Who's
knows?
that? Who's that?
Some
Hume. Who's
philosopher.
Hume? Who's Hume?
You don't know Hume, man? Come
I
on,
don't know
man.
Hume, man. Sorry, I'm not that sophisticated. I
He
figured
said, I don't,
I just be
what
giving
was that
kisses
shit?
people kisses
I
on the
don't,
internet, bro. I don't know.
I'd be giving people kisses too, but not as much lately. Damn.
I'm
Um,
sophisticated.
so yeah, sound off in the comment section on this too, man. Like, is it like, maybe if I really do some crazy mental gymnastics, I can see what Vaknar is saying. He's like, those logs weren't supposed to be in the game because the bot. It's like, but they're in the game, bro. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, like
They're,
I mean, they're
if I
not just gonna.
really try, I can see what he's saying, but that's just
I
so
get it.
unrealistic.
I get it. It's not realistic at all to expect people not to pick up the stuff from bots. Like it's not. It's not. It's not. And I'm not gonna go there. No, I'm not gonna.
We'll keep it pushing.
I wanted to
We'll
say
keep.
something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it there.
Are you
This way,
sure?
it just
Last
doesn't.
chance. Going once.
No, I'm not saying
Going
it.
twice.
It's not. It's not. I'm not saying it. I'm
Okay.
learning to think
Dang,
before I say
he had his
shit.
PR training. He had his
Mm.
Crabby on Mondays
No,
training.
no.
Eugene.
I'll say that to Yommi behind closed doors, but I won't say that in the public domain anymore.
Dang, okay, I respect it. So we'll
Behind
move
closed
on then, and
doors.
I want to talk about something that as a gatherer now, because I've been playing on my fighter, which is not my crafter. My crafter is my 25 summoner. My 25 fighter is mostly gathering. I have
Mm-hmm.
4 journeyman gatherings and journeyman one journeyman processing, which is lumber milling right now. Um, but something that's been really irking me, man, I really don't like it, and I would like to see this implemented sooner rather than later. It may already be on the list of things to do for Intrepid. I'm sure it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not having to swap between my entire artisan gear when I'm out there gathering. In
Mm-hmm.
whatever way you want to do it, remove the waterfalls because I know some of the waterfalls are pretty crazy. Like a journeyman lumberjack shirt gives you 400 physical power.
Mm-hmm.
You can remove that if you need to, but let me equip all of my items at once, or let me put them into loadouts and I can choose which loadout I want to go out and gather, or like just something I can swap really quick back and forth between.
Right.
Because man, if I pop a gatherer's green salad, which is general gathering quality, obviously I want to be a general gatherer, which means I want to pick the flower, I want to cut a tree, I want to mine a rock, and this and that and the other. But motherfucker, it's like, okay, that was a cool blue belt. Oh, there's a willow. Let me just, okay, I've got my belt on. Got my shirt. Oh, I gotta change all my bags too because I have a lot of gathering quality or lumberjacking quality on my bags, right?
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
but I can't change this bag because there's stuff in it. So let me drag that down and put my good bags on and drag the stuff back up and then put my other bag on. Okay, I'm good. Let me double check. Oh, the willow's gone. Someone
Mm,
took it.
right. I mean,
Mo-
it's a quality of life.
oh man.
It's quality of life. Bro, they're so far from doing quality of life things, I think. They're so far. They have way bigger fish to fry, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a lot.
But there's a way they could implement it, at least like in the interim, where you can just they just
They
I know a
do.
lot of people are optimizing trying to craft high tier um like lumberjacking shirts for the fizz power and stuff like that. I'm not trying to
Right.
step on y'all's toes, but damn, like you can equip all your tools at once, right? You can have your axe, your pickaxe, your fishing rod. You can have all that at once. Why can I only wear one piece of or one piece of artisan gear set? It's so annoying, bro.
That is true.
I'm
I
not.
agree.
I mean, I'm not. Quality doesn't do much anyway, so maybe I should just
Don't say that. Wait, hold on. We can get in that too. Fix quality. Make it so it works on shit that's not just freaking up to rare.
uncommon.
And make it make sense. Make it actually boost the overall quality. It probably does, but it definitely makes quality for like purple and up like negligible. It's negligible.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like you can make speed work for any more stuff other than hunting. It's funny how it works for hunting, but hunting is probably in the roughest state for all the gatherables currently. Gathering like professions. Make it work on other shit. Uh, and that needs to be a rebalance on speed, 100%. And the only thing that feels like it works like a best is actually quality or a quantity. You feel me?
Yep. Um,
Yeah.
you were lagging. You're still lagging really bad. But you said something about quantity, right? I heard that. I,
Fuck.
I heard beep 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 beep. You feel me? And I was like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Fuck it.
No,
I feel
no.
you. No, we've
Oh
been having
no.
Discord issues lately. We might move this to Zoom or something. Let me know. Give us recommendations. What do you think would be a good software for us to film these on? Because Discord has been really messing up for us lately. So sorry, you're back. You're back now. You're good. If you want to just really quick. What'd you say? Sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. Discord sucks ass. We're probably gonna stop using Discord soon. Is it working?
It's working. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I basically said fix speed and
Oh,
quality.
yeah. Oh, speed. People have theories about that because speed is
Yeah.
working for
Yeah,
hunting.
like that's why I said
Um.
I was talking about that. I said
Oh.
Hunter, it's
Okay. Well,
working
there
for
you go.
Hunter, but like it's not working for anything else, like substantially. So
Got it.
fix it for the other stuff because it's I said hunting is in the worst state of all the gatherables, but for some reason speed works well with it. But the other ones are in
Because
better situations, but it
yeah.
doesn't work. Like what?
Yeah. And like I think this was. I mean, this was my first thought when I learned that speed works for hunting is that a hunting animation is really long. It's like
Hmm.
10 seconds.
Right.
So that's enough duration for speed to make a difference if it's a constant, coefficient across all the like if you cut down a tree, it's 2 or 3 seconds. If it's the
Right.
same coefficient applied to that, it's not gonna make a noticeable difference at all.
Right.
But
Right.
10 seconds, you're gonna notice a difference.
Right.
Um, so that's what I'm assuming. They just applied the same speed formula for all the gatherings, irrespective of how long the base duration is. And
Right.
that's because we did have people saying if you have really high lumberjacking speed, you do notice like a 0.1 second reduction in times.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, that's certainly just to do with the base duration. Surely.
That's horrible.
Surely
That's
that's
horrible.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think they based everything on Hunter. And man, fuck Hunter, bro.
And hunting
Hunter's been
sucks.
a
Hunting
plague.
fucking
It's been a
sucks.
and we met a casual player this weekend. It's his first phase, right? This is his
Hmm.
first time
Give me
playing
some.
Ashes.
That's my boy. Give me some.
Give me some, yeah, from Twitch chat. What's up?
Hmm.
What's up?
Hmm.
Give me some. I
Give
think
me
he
a kiss,
watched
buddy.
this. Give me a kiss too. Uh, and all he does is hunt.
Yeah.
I'm
That man
like,
showed
you
us
are
his bank.
psychotic.
All
This
he
man
does
joined
is
the
have
disc,
carcasses.
right? He joined the
Mm,
Discord call. He's like, hey guys, this is the first time I ever talked to him, by the way. He's like, hey
uh,
guys, you want to
uh,
see something? And then I
uh.
heard a do do do, like he shared his screen. And then I clicked on it, and he showed me his storage shed is just fucking rows and rows of carcass. He's like, yeah, this is what I've been up to. This is all I do. All I do is hunt, and all I do is tan. And he had like he was rich. He had like 300 gold. If you want to make money, bro, hunting will get you there. He had like
Right.
300 gold in
And
carcasses.
people
I'm
were
just
like, I
like,
don't know how to make money. Just be like, give me some and get tons of carcasses. High tier carcasses
exactly.
are freaking crazy.
Man, you guys, we need to all be collectively thankful that you can like pigeonhole your way into a artisan skill in this game and
Hmm.
actually make money from it and be
Right.
known for it. Because that was what Steven wanted from the start. Like right now, I know leather workers by name, you
Right.
know,
Right.
and tanners by name because of
Exactly.
how scarce they are. So I like to take moments and stop and reflect and be thankful for at least that state of the game is working properly because I do
And you're
enjoy that
and
quite a
that's
lot.
only with journeymans. Imagine when we get grandmaster.
Yeah, because you can only certify 2 grandmasters, bro.
Right.
That's gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
gnarly for sure, but in a good
Mm-hmm.
way, of
It's gonna be
course.
great. It's gonna be as long as they can continue to keep their numbers up. It's gonna be
Yeah,
horrible if numbers go down because two.
yeah,
It's gonna be twice as bad.
yeah.
uh, uh, numbers. Don't let the PvP Andes let you know, buddy. Don't let them fool you. Numbers. It doesn't matter if they're casual or not. Numbers matter. It doesn't matter if they're Care Bear. You know they contribute. They keep your game
Mm,
afloat, buddy. I don't care what it's like. Don't
mhm.
listen to them. They came from the Lost Arks and the Eves Online and the freaking lineages where the game didn't even that's failed. Lineage who? Arcade who? Eve
See,
who?
but man, like those are all such good points, but like also, I there's still a part of my heart that empathizes with the crowd that says, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and it's like you might cater to the casuals and just have a completely unrecognizable game.
I agree. I'm not saying Cater like change the total existence of your game, but when you're making these systems, figure put yourself in the griefers world, and boom, there you go. You can design ways to make the game. Obviously, you're not going to 100% mitigate people quitting because people have a shorter fuse and less tolerance. Not all people have the same tolerance for shit, but you have to make your game at least feel like you are trying to help them. Like a big thing with Whetstone was he didn't feel like there was enough ways to PvP like solo. Like there like it was
Mhm.
all fucking Zerg. It was like if you're not in the Zerg, you fucking lose.
Yeah.
Like that should only like matter for like freaking like big like settlements, like settlement wars and shit like that. Like you're telling me there's no single like single target PvP zones or anything like that? Like you feel me? Like
Feel you.
we have duels in the game. Like you put
Yeah. So
1v1s in the
clearly
game.
1v1 is a big enough portion of your player base.
Right. Like, no. No, that like yeah, put your full foot in that bitch then if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna go into duels, you know, like make some single target PvP zones where people know that where people can go in and fight for their shit and the only people that can attack them, one person can attack them at a time, you know? I already feel like people are gonna trying to
Yeah.
figure out a way because they do that on RuneScape too. They try to figure out ways to have multiple people in a fight regardless,
Yeah.
but it's always it PvPers in my eyes. I love PvP too. They're the slimiest people ever. You got it's RuneScape's PvP ain't perfect either. They got HKers and shit. People using bot clients. It's just a slimy. It just can get slimy, and it's a full time effort to deal with that type of shit. It's not you can't just be half assery with it.
Certainly can't. No.
Yeah.
It's extra weird in this game though because a lot of we very rarely have a PvP strict encounter. There's
Right.
always
Right.
y-
Some bullshit.
some bullshit. There's always some bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, 1v1 zones would help a lot. And also, I know we glossed over this. I want to go back and just reiterate it in case people,
What?
maybe skip that part and didn't hear about it because I'd like this idea to spread. It's a good idea. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was your idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, if you die to a PvP, if you die a PvP death, you
Mm-hmm.
can go back to the nearest Ember Spring once.
Yeah.
And then if you die again to a PvP death in the next 15 or 30 minutes, you go to the next furthest Ember Spring.
Yeah.
And they keep pushing your ass back.
Yeah.
Or however you want to do it. You go to the furthest. I don't know. There's a system to it, but
Yeah.
you can't just keep coming back and ramming your head against the wall if you keep dying in
Right.
PvP. There needs to be a point where you're
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
this ain't worth it anymore.
Right. And that's what Steven tried to do with the fucking like I guess you would call it the points or the stat dampening. That stat dampening don't mean a damn thing.
It's an exact analogous system to stat dampening.
Right.
Yeah.
People will run
At
that
what
shit
point?
right back in.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking this is Sparta.
Yeah. A full bar of a full bar of XP that gets you 20% stat dampening. Like, what am I gonna?
It's
Who
nothing.
cares?
It's
Like,
nothing.
yeah, 20%'s a lot, but I'm assuming you have pretty fucking yoked gear if you're doing that much PvP, and you're
Right.
still more than 20% better than most people.
Right.
So it's not. It needs to be like 50% for sure
Yeah. Yeah.
or more.
It's gross. Or just a thing where you just can't you gotta or they just gotta make a thing like once you get a certain percentage of stat dampening or some shit, you have to go back and freaking work that shit off. Because some people just
Mm-hmm.
will keep coming back.
Yep.
Like you can't even flag up anymore because you just got so much stat dampening that it's like, sorry, you are winded. You have been winded. That's-
You've been winded. Get
yeah,
winded, brother.
basically. Oh, have you been winded? That'd be a meme. Yo, he's winded, boys. He can't freaking PvP. Go work that shit off. Good luck.
Right.
He's
GW, get winded.
right. Get winded. Oh,
That'd
type
be
it down below,
hilarious.
boys. Get winded. Get winded. Imagine.
Okay, so anyway, I'll keep it pushing just
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like we're blabbering a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this was an idea from Arc Raiders because we did play Arc Raiders for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's good in Ashes. I like it.
Right.
The idea of safety, having a little safe deposit slot in your bags, maybe for only a certain tier like Journeyman Plus, or maybe a certain rarity like Heroic Plus
Mm-hmm.
unlocks this option.
Right.
Some incentive there. I tend to lean towards Heroic Plus because that would incentivize higher rarity because we're gonna Journeyman Plus seems kind of arbitrary because we're eventually gonna have Master and Grandmaster and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Heroic Plus, that's a scalable thing from the bottom up, and you can just make the safety deposit box bigger and bigger
Mm-hmm.
um, as you sort of go up the ranks
Mm-hmm.
because it really sucks when like I get it like
That'd be
I'm
very
not
helpful
trying.
in like the Harbinger areas when they finally turn the
Yeah,
PvP on in the outside
exactly.
areas. Right.
Exactly. We
Right.
were doing the Harbingers just
Yeah.
last night, and it
Yeah.
was really cool. I
Yeah.
liked it a lot in
Right.
there.
It's very dope.
Um, yeah. Uh, I mean the refining system is a little wonky, but
Yeah.
it's new,
It's a little
so
extra, but
it's new.
yeah.
But I was gonna say like it's really annoying when you're out gathering because on the way to the this happened. I was going down to the Harbingers. Falco and a cleric were there waiting for me, and I
Mm-hmm.
saw a limestone, and I stopped to mine it, and I hit 5 epic sapphires, and I was like, okay, well, sorry guys, everyone has to wait 20 extra minutes because Yommi just hit 5 epic sapphires. So I ran
Mm-hmm.
all the way back up to New Ayla because it was down in the Jundark. I
Mm-hmm.
ran up to New Ayla, banked my sapphires, and then made my way down.
Mm-hmm.
I have really, really expensive high quality bags. If I just had
Right.
one little safe deposit slot in there, I could have just
Right.
threw the sapphires in there and went to go have fun.
They could put that on specific bags too, right? They don't have to put it on all
Yeah,
bags. Maybe like a
yeah.
specific there's a specific journeyman bag that you can make that maybe it has less capacity on it, but it gives you a safe
Well,
deposit box on it or
there
something
you
like
go.
that.
There's a million ways to go about it. What about
Right.
those little charms? Like the
Well,
charm of
yeah.
luck or whatever? What about a charm of protection? And you
Right.
can augment your bag with it.
Right. Right. It's a
Like,
lot of cool stuff. I definitely think I like that idea. I like it.
yeah. There's ways to do it where it makes sense.
Right.
And it's like
Maybe you could
travel is
even do
such
that
a
for what's
bitch
called
in this
banks
game.
too, right? You could do that for banks for people who want to keep
Yeah.
a little bit of their stuff. If their settlement goes down, maybe you can build
Oh,
upon
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
gold sink or something
Yeah,
like that for that specific settlement.
sure.
Maybe you put like
Like an
200, you know?
like an ironclad lockbox or something, a
Right,
little like secure part of your bank.
right, right,
Um, like if you're gonna take like a long break, and you
right,
don't want all your shit to be got like robbed, if you're
right. But there's something
throw it
that you really want,
like
but you don't want to sell it because you're afraid it might rise in price. And you can't buy it.
okay, you're sorry, repeat that one
No,
more time.
Fuck, is it? Am I good?
It's it's bad right now. You look like you're in 180p. Like you got 5 pixels on your whole screen. I can't hear you. Oh, you're frozen. Uh-oh. Thanks for hanging in with us. Okay, your picture looks good. Can I say something?
Are we good?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're
That's
good.
so
Yeah. I
annoying.
just I just I was good. I was trying. I was getting real close to I was like, "Fuck, what's he saying? What's he saying?" I couldn't make a
No,
single word out, bro.
that's definitely my freaking Discord server. So shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
not me. It's not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Because yeah, Discord shit. I don't know. I gotta move to Oregon or some shit.
No, it's
But
just I don't know. What were you saying?
but basically I was saying they can also put like a account like a money like that could be another a gold sync for your mailbox. I know you they make you pay for storage just for your mailbox. You can make it
Yeah.
so you can pay like maybe 100 gold for like an extra slot or two to put like some stuff you want to save from your bank just in case you don't trust your team to what they call get through a specific settlement war, and maybe they can only buy into that before a settlement war or something like that, and they have to buy back that slot after the settlement war is gone. Maybe that slot
Mm.
that specific thing, so that's like a consistent money sink for
Yeah.
people, you know?
That's a great way to implement it. I like that.
Right.
The
Like,
intrepid, we're not completely stupid over here. We say a lot of stupid shit. We talk a lot of shit, but
eh.
you might get one or two good ideas out of us.
Right. I'll give you guys some kisses, all you motherfuckers. Everyone in the
Right?
trap, you all get kisses. Even though sometimes you may piss us off. I'm sure we piss you motherfuckers off too.
Definitely. I know we'd be raising blood pressure there over
Hell
there.
yeah, hell yeah. There's a lot
I, I
of.
ju- I
I
just
wish they would take a break type of talks over there.
right. I just hope
Like,
when the day comes, you will give us a kiss in return. Mwah,
hell yeah. I'm looking for one. I'm looking for one, Steven. I'm looking for a kiss.
he said.
Come into the streams, gotta throw me a little kissy kissy.
That was a formal invitation, by the way.
Hell yeah, come
That
in.
was
You know where
formal.
I am, Steven.
But once again, I would like to hear your guys' comments on that because sometimes we're out of touch. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Who knows?
Yeah.
This is Falco's idea coming up next, so I'm not going to say anything on this. I don't want to misrepresent it.
Oh, me? Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let me say. Okay,
So
here
tell
we
me
go, guys.
all
Here we
about
go.
this
Here we
recipe
go.
idea you have.
All right, hear me out, guys. All right, if any intrepid people watch, listen closely. Listen, Lemon.
Dan, he said,
Uh,
put down the CAD software and listen.
basically, let's knock this out of the park. I'm expanding on the thing when we were talking about how recipes should have like a few time use type of thing. What do you guys think of this? And this is all also for the people in the comment section and everyone who watches this. Listen close. What do you think about this? Take name drops. You can also expand this to regular drops as well.
Okay.
But take name drop recipes off. Take name drops or just recipes off the drop table and make it so that you have to get the item and deconstruct it for the chance at the recipe. Uh, and you can do that for all items because like all items have a recipe, but it also incentivizes people to search for where these where these items drop so they can go and like search from. It's like kind of like a treasure hunt and like gets people to be like, oh, I got this item. Should I use it or should I disenchant it? I don't know if I get another one.
Yeah,
I might not even get this recipe. What should I do? But
I see it.
basically, after that, basically the higher the rarity of the decon kit, equals the higher the chance of you landing a recipe. And that
Mm,
can also be maybe put into the skill tree for because you know how skill trees impact what you can decon. So let's say
yeah.
I'm a jeweler and I have like a decon, like I have recipes on my kit because I know we don't currently have, what's they call it? What do they call it? The little things that you could put that's like AoE beacons. What are they called? What the fuck are they called?
Pylons.
Pylons. Yeah, we don't have pylons in the game, and I'm not sure if they're coming back or not. But maybe put that on the tree where the pylons were gonna be, or maybe you put another tree where if you go down the tree for decon kits, maybe it increases your chance of getting recipes, or maybe increase your chance of getting specific materials more, or maybe you have a higher chance of getting a higher rarity material from deconning stuff. But like I feel like a lot of people enjoy the decon, aspect of the game, and I feel like you guys can lean into that heavily with like recipes, higher chance for materials, all that, and it also gives people more of a reason to decon stuff that know that people maybe bots to come into the game, you know, and farm up the hawk
Yeah.
bow and shit, and they just flood the market and no one really cares about them anymore. It gives people a reason to decon stuff for recipes and for higher chances at materials. But yeah, I think that can be implemented for name mobs in specific, but also can be extended to just rarity for gear, you know? Because maybe I find briar hole gloves, but they're common and I can't get the recipe, but the only way I could get the recipe is by disassembling them. But maybe that's my first gloves that are radiant. I want them, and I'm like, these have really good waterfall stats, even in common. But what if I can make higher ones? Let me decon it. Let me see. Oh snap! I'm using the common decon kit. It gives me like 10% chance when I decon it to freaking get the recipe. It only gives me two what's it called crafts of this. But oh, I could get the recipe and maybe some materials to make it or make a higher one. You know? You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I don't know.
I
I
know, I
think
like that.
right.
I'm all for anything that makes recipes rarer and
Mhm.
have more value. I'm all
Right.
for it.
Right.
Um, like the Bloomthorn daggers from the Jundark, they have
Right.
a 1 in 100 drop rate for the recipe.
Right.
It's a fucking rare recipe.
Right. Right.
It's and the boss has a 20-minute spawn timer, so it's meaningfully rare, you know?
Right.
You never see those daggers,
Right.
rightfully so. They're very, very good, very, very good daggers. I'm glad they're not everywhere.
Mhm.
But then also that we farmed the Dirge Sigil feather earrings this
Mhm.
weekend.
Mhm.
We met a tank there who killed the boss 30 times and didn't get the recipe. We got
Right.
lucky and got the recipe after like 4 kills.
Right.
But um anything he did see a lot of the earrings though, and that's the
We
thing
didn't see
here.
one earring. We didn't see one.
We didn't see one earring, but he saw
Mhm.
multiple earrings, multiple Corvus eyes, and just no recipe.
Right.
So I think that would be a balanced system. I feel like getting the recipe straight up and the recipe having unlimited uses is just
Right.
way too good. It's
It
it's too
makes
cranked.
it kind of just makes the whole system like the loop. There's no loop to it. It's a end. It's
Yeah.
a end. It's a dead end. In my
Yeah.
eyes,
It's a
it's
close. It's a yeah.
it's a dead end.
Or
You get
I
the
guess it would be like
recipe.
it would be an open loop.
Right.
You get the
Right.
recipe. Oh, that's it.
Then you come back for I guess
You
the
don't have to get it
materials, but the
again.
material is super common, so it's like it's not
Yeah.
it's a fast loop. That's a
Yeah.
freaking a very fast loop. It's not a
Yeah.
very intricate one, and it doesn't build off of any of your current things you have in the game. Because like right now, I tell people to use decon kits strictly to train, but I feel like they can be used for so much more in the game.
And the rarity doesn't do anything on them right now.
Yeah, not that I know of, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, not that I know of either.
Yeah, I haven't
Good.
tried to craft a legendary one. I'm assuming it probably gives you higher tier materials when you try to decon something, but I feel like it can give you other things. Like maybe gives you maybe gives you a chance to unlock a specific thing or a chance to get like a rare resource from it's from like some you decon. There's just a lot that you could build upon from them because they're very good, and everyone I've told about them loves them. You know, they love decon kits.
Dude, people fucking lost their mind when you told them about decon kits. It was not a common thing to know.
Right,
Like I
right.
thought it was.
Decon kits and what's it called being able to crush your shit for metals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I feel like decon kits are going to be extremely valuable when you have to start repairing your gear with materials. Because most people aren't gonna want to be like, all right, let me go fucking smelt up some more fucking iron ore,
Do
iron
you think they're
bars, so I
ever
can
gonna
repair my
follow
shit.
through with that?
I mean, not until they get this shit into a situation where people are deconning stuff, and their
But
stuff being taken out the game and recycled to like use for their current gear. Like, I don't feel like I think they got a long way to go before they actually implement that.
you think they will eventually implement it?
I would hope because I think it's necessary.
Yes or no? Do you think they're ever gonna get there? Damn.
Why you
Oh,
want me to answer this so fucking bluntly? Say
yeah,
yes or no, motherfucker.
at first I didn't care, but you were like, maybe. I would hope. It's like yes or no. Stop
Oh,
making my life hard, bro.
sure, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I think they will. I just
Yo,
think it's gonna take
respect,
time. It's gonna
respect.
take a lot of time.
Okay.
It's necessary, so yeah.
Yeah, it is necessary
It's
for sure.
necessary.
So people in
Yeah.
Twitch chat were talking gold sinks are good, but item sinks are king. Material sinks, full items, whatever you want to call them,
Yeah,
and
they
removing
are.
recipes and having them only come from deconstructing, um, the items themselves would be an item sink.
Yeah.
And then making
Yeah.
the recipes limited durability. Oh man, that's a crafter's wet dream right
It
there.
really is, and then making them
And
have to use materials that to
mm,
actually craft them bitches or to
yeah,
repair it. That shit got my
and that's
jorts creamed.
it does. Yeah, they're fucking drenched right now.
Right,
And that's even a PvEer's wet dream
right.
because man, you got your named boss that you enjoy farming is always going to be valuable. It's like it's
Mhm,
on some Zulrah shit.
mhm.
Um, even a PvPer's wet dream because I
Especially
don't
since all
know.
the materials build upon each other. Like I could go farm the hawk bow and get the materials from that, and maybe when I'm deconning it, and there's a chance of me deconning those bows, I can get a higher rarity to get the better materials from it, and
Yeah.
then I could turn those materials into dried boards or wherever the fuck I could go even higher. Because I'm assuming dried boards in master are probably gonna be something else. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna
Hmm.
be. I have no clue what they'll do after dried boards, but I'm assuming there's gonna be two more steps above dried.
Probably like a cube. You probably start stacking the boards.
I'm done.
A dried cube.
Dried planks? I don't know. Dried.
Yeah, planks
Uh,
maybe.
oh no.
Or like
But
yardage. No.
no.
Who knows?
Who knows? Comment down below. What do you think the master form of boards is gonna be? We got dried
Yeah.
boards. After that, what's it gonna be? And then what's the grandmaster one gonna be for it?
That is funky because it goes from boards to dried boards.
Yeah.
Maybe like giga dried boards, turbo dried, jet
God
dried.
damn. God damn.
See, we don't always have good ideas, Intrepid.
We
We're
don't.
we're
We
aware when
don't.
they're
No,
bad.
that was those ideas were shaky. But yeah, I
Mm.
mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
So, should we move on to the member question?
Hell yeah.
Okay, thank you, our channel member Michael Jenks,
Mr.
for
Jenks.
always for consistently providing us with channel questions.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ask more questions, boys.
ask more questions,
Let us
everyone.
know.
You don't have to
Let
be a
us know.
member.
Oh,
Ask
before
more
we get into the
questions.
question, let's make sure say a word.
All right. Me. Let me say a word.
Mm-hmm,
Hmm. Sticky note. You can pronounce it sticky note if you want, but sticky note.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shout out to the goat.
Shout out to the goat. Okay, so Michael Jenks. He says, question: what percent of the game do you feel is just placeholder for the final design? Can you give me at least 3 examples of a placeholder and what you think the final design will be for each?
Easy.
P.S. You are not overly negative and whining. You are just giving honest feedback. This is a good question, and thank you for the kind remark.
Thank
I
you.
just
Thank you.
thank you, Michael Jenks. I like
Yeah,
this.
Mr.
We
Jenkins.
we didn't look ahead. We didn't look at this ahead of time, by the way. So on the spot, we're gonna be coming up with 3 examples
Yeah,
of
we did.
placeholder
Yeah, we
and
did.
like what percentage of stuff. So if we need a little bit of time to brainstorm, go easy
I
on
don't.
us.
I don't either.
I
Hold
like.
on.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, shit.
No.
I mean, I'm drawing a blank right now, but that wouldn't be the
No
first time in
way
my
you are.
life.
No way you are.
Well, no,
Hunting.
no. I
Hunting
mean,
is
okay,
definitely
and okay,
placeholder.
unless you go for the easy shit, like oh, okay, hunting,
Hunting's
obviously.
100% placeholder. The materials you get from harbingers is 100% placeholder. They drop when you kill a harbinger mob within the harbinger area, you get direwood instead of having to chop that shit. That's
I mean
100% placeholder.
that might be
No,
intentional.
that's placeholder. That's placeholder.
So
We
what are you
saw
gonna
them
get from the
chop it before.
mobs?
We you're gonna get
Yeah,
the
you
corrupted
might be able
residium
to
and stuff.
chop it, but you also get it from killing them, maybe.
I mean, when you
What are you gonna
literally
what?
when you hover
Oh, you get
over
the
the wood, you get you. It says you get it from the
I see.
area, but when you hover over the materials like the residium and the other shit, it says you get it from the mobs.
Okay, fair enough. So you get the excoria and the
Yeah,
residuum from the
yeah,
mobs,
yeah,
and the okay, yeah, true. Okay,
yeah.
I'll give it to you. But hold on, stop
Yeah.
jumping the gun, bro. What percentage of the game do you feel is placeholder? This man's he fucking
Sorry, sorry. I did jump the
IO
gun.
silver.
My
What
fault, my
percentage
fault.
of the game do you feel is placeholder? I mean, right now I'm gonna say
30%,
100%.
40%.
40%.
I feel
Hold
like,
on.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
me go through like a
Animal
day.
husbandry is
Of,
definitely placeholder. Uh,
oh, turbo placeholder.
the what's it called or
The caravan system is
the
placeholder.
caravan, yeah, caravan.
Like
The
anything
yeah.
you interact with is placeholder for the most part.
I would say the Grand Dungeons, Carfin, and what's it called, the Forge or placeholder. There's no boss. There's no end boss there. It's not finished. I would say the pets you get with their like bespoke levels. That's placeholder. They're supposed to be like a pet leveling system. I'm assuming. Because right now it just feels kind of wonky that you just make a pet and it's already at a specific level. That's 100%
Hmm.
placeholder.
Yeah.
uh, what else? Uh, uh, oh, the how much you have to spend for. Hmm, actually, no. Definitely, that was 3, wasn't it? I think I gave 3. That's right.
Yeah, I think you gave three.
Hunting,
Now,
I said hunting. Oh yeah, hunting is supposed to be there's supposed to be a game, like a game that you're supposed to play when you hunt mobs. And I'm assuming you're supposed to be able to hunt all of them because if you go to your hunting tab when you press K, it shows that there's a trap and a hunting bow. So I'm assuming you're supposed to like actually hunt mobs. And I'm assuming any mob that can drop a carcass you can hunt. And depending on how well you do at the hunting game, you will kill it and maybe get carcasses from it or something like that. That's what I'm assuming it's supposed to how that's supposed to go. I mean, that's what kind of Steven alluded to. Animal husbandry is supposed to be based off of Mendelian traits and shit like that, and that's 100% not the case currently. Is
no, it's not.
I don't know how they're gonna do that. That's whoever has to deal with that one. Is good luck to you. That's a hell of an undertaking. Mm, and then yeah, the what's it called harbingers. Uh, what else? What else? What else?
And it's so hard to think of example. I personally think the mob aggro is a little placeholder right now.
Yeah,
I it shouldn't it should you should be able to peel aggro um off a
yeah,
tank. That's something we keep being interacted with. Like
yeah.
it's so annoying. So I think that's gonna be replaced with a system where
Mhm.
obviously the person who does the most damage, if like there has to be some conversion ratio, right? Between your DPS value, your threat value needs to be a function of yes, your taunting ability, but also your damage
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
or healing power, since they love to put threat on clerics.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
love that shit. They
Mhm.
love it.
It's
Um
basically the tank has the most threat, and then the cleric has the second most.
yeah, right. I
Yeah.
don't know if I agree with that. But that's
Yeah.
the way it is.
Yeah. I
I
don't
feel like
know.
DPS doesn't do anything for threat at all.
Right. Right. I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
feel like
I mean, hunting is
hmm.
obviously the one that comes off the top of the head the easiest.
Right.
And I don't know what system they're planning on doing, but we were talking
Caravans,
about
yeah.
this.
Caravans,
We were talking about this on stream, but just bring New World hunting in the game. Forget this little fucking
mini games.
hunting tracking and fucking let me do
Yeah.
this mini game to hunt this gram. Just let me shoot it with a bow and skin it. Like
Yeah.
New
It's
World
that
had it
simple.
right. I don't defend New World on a lot of things, but
Even
that skinning
Palea has
system.
that. Even Palea does the same thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot you played a little Palea.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a good system.
Yeah.
Everybody liked it. It worked.
Mhm.
Um, and then there was a good one that I somewhere in the back of my mind. It's gonna take me some time to find it because we had it. We interacted with it this weekend. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo.
Hmm. Are you talking about how drop rates or drops going to places and not getting any of the drops, like just getting
I mean,
emblems, like going to points of
oh no, I
interest?
don't actually. That's the
Mm,
one thing I don't think is placeholder. I think it's
yeah,
gonna stay like that.
yeah, I think it's gonna say that. Like, unless you kill like the boss all the way at the top of Carfin, I don't think you're
Hmm.
getting any actual drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no boss currently all the way at the top of Carfin. Spoiler.
Laurie Lamont is AFK.
Yeah, she has been AFK for over a year.
Yeah.
Damn. Who knows what the boss will be for the Forge? The Forge feels even less complete than Carvin. Um, I would say, but anything caravan related and is placeholder for art
Yeah, because if you look in the skill book, or what were you saying? Where can you find those abilities
for what for hunting?
for the caravan? You were telling me
You
you could
find them
find them
under arcane engineering.
under Arcane. All the parts that you craft.
Yeah,
You're talking
you
about?
craft a component and then you craft a like another thing for it, and you can make like a healing one, a propulsion thing, and also like a tank thing that makes you like have more defense. Yeah, you can put that on your caravans, but no one seems to care
Yeah.
to even try that because people are like, "Why the fuck run that when I can roll a mule?" No one really cares about caravans. So I feel like that shit is definitely placeholder. Anything that has to do with like caravans, mules, and boats, they're just in to see if they don't fucking fly into the air when you
Right.
step on them. But that is definitely getting a revamp to some extent with because I remember you're supposed to like be able to go through a list of like defender, like you get buffs and stuff if you defend more caravans than you attack or something. You remember when Stephen was talking about
Oh
that?
yeah.
Like they like you'll get different perks and things for being a defender or attacker of caravans. But I'm like, for one, they gotta make people actually care to do caravans again
hmm
before they do any of that. Because right now
There's no reason to,
it's not incentivized at all.
unless you're moving a relic.
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, who cares?
Yeah.
Caravans used to be the end all be all, the best thing to run, but now psych.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Maybe
caravans. Yeah.
I
Hmm?
was thinking maybe the place. I mean, the unstuck system is pretty placeholder.
Definitely, definitely,
That felt like it was a rushed change. Like, they didn't
definitely.
like people using it for fast travel, so they just made it kill you.
Why?
Like, cause
Why?
I think that might have been what I was thinking about. Because when we were going into the forge this weekend, I was like, "Dang, it's gonna be hard. It's possible, but it's gonna be hard to get out of here." I miss the days when you could just unstuck and it would take
Mm,
you back to the Ember Spring.
right, right.
Um, but yeah, they're like, "No, you're not keeping that material you just farmed. You're
Hmm.
losing those glittering strands and that consecrated blood or whatever."
Yeah. They don't even have consecrated blood in the
So
game anymore.
or not con yeah, no, I'm not con what's the one from Tap Master? What's that material called? It's
It's
some sort
something
of blood.
steel. It's some steel. Oh wait, the blood of the conscript.
There you go, that one.
Yeah,
Blood of the
blood of the
Conscript.
conscript. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, that was definitely rushed. I feel like. I mean, I
What do you
feel
think the replacement is gonna be for unstocking it? Is there even a fix to it?
probably they'll probably still have unstuck. It just probably won't unstuck you to the nearest ember spring. It'll probably just unstuck you to
To your
your
home
Z
Ember Spring?
coordinate or some shit. Your Z coordinate, your high Z coordinate or something
Oh,
like that.
your Z coordinate. What do you mean?
Or maybe you'll be able to, maybe it'll give you a thing that you can unstuck to. Like maybe when you press unstuck, it'll give you like a a rendition of where you can put yourself or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think that would be the best way to do it. Because if you
Yeah,
are honestly just stuck, then yeah,
yeah.
that
But you
makes
could be
sense.
stuck underground, so there's a lot of ways you can be stuck. But
Oh,
I mean, most games don't even have an unstuck feature, so maybe they're just hoping that they won't need one. Not anytime soon. Dang! Oh no, I'm lagging.
okay.
No.
I oh. I was just like, "Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave." Okay, sorry, you're good now, you're good. Your picture just came back, so your voice is probably good. Let's hear it. What do you say? Sorry, one more time from the one time.
It
What were
doesn't
we
matter.
talking
It
about?
doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It
matter?
doesn't
Okay, I was gonna
matter.
say, well, okay, so now that we're talking, what's the counterpoint to, just unstucking and using that transportation as, like, to clear a gap or something, you know?
Mm,
Reposition your character, like, across a lava pool or something.
yeah, yeah. I'm not sure,
It's
honestly.
tough. Yeah, see, it's definitely a placeholder right now, but I don't know what the hell they're gonna replace it with and
I
how they're gonna
mean,
make it viable.
honestly, they may keep it the same, personally.
Because New World had
That's
to
the easiest way.
unstuck, and it just took you back to your
Tavern.
tavern, didn't it?
Yeah, it took back you
What
to
did
your
it do?
tavern. It took you back to your tavern.
Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah.
New World didn't really care about
Yeah, fast
honoring
travel.
your
Well,
time. Like they didn't really give a
yeah.
fuck. So yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe at some point that will just use your freaking your for your one teleport to your
Yeah.
thing. Maybe
Maybe.
because right
Yeah, that's
now you
probably
can
it.
teleport to what's it your closest Ember Spring once, and then it puts in like 22-second or 30-minute timer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that at some point. Maybe they'll just be like, oh, we'll just use your timer, and you can't unstuck for another 30 minutes or some shit.
Yeah,
I think they're putting too much weight into that personally. It's like,
they
motherfucker,
are.
like, like
It's like
we
it,
we we
bro.
need
It's an
faster
alpha.
transportation anyway.
It's an alpha. The least you could do is let me unstuck out of the forge.
Yeah. There's not even a clear
But
way. You could let us run on freaking lava with our mounts, but you can't let us
dude,
teleport.
you can run on lava. Your mount doesn't take lava damage.
Yeah.
It has to be a tall mount though. It can't be a broodling, or else you'll take
Yeah.
damage. You're
Yeah.
too close to the floor.
Yeah.
Like so, a horse or a
Jay
alpine
Strider.
baghorn mule or a day
Yeah.
strider or something like
Yeah.
that. You can literally just run across the lava in the forge. Like just
Right.
pro tip: if you stayed this long and if you're still listening, well, let me pull up the old stopwatch. What, we're at an hour and a half. If you're still listening, type lava. There's
Yeah.
no way.
There's no way you're listening.
There's no fucking
You
way.
fuck with us too much. Give me a kiss before you freaking
Yeah,
leave.
seriously. Give me two
Uh.
kisses. No, that was more than two. You're trying to one up me.
uh.
Um,
Yeah.
hmm.
That's funny.
Funny shit, man.
Right.
Well, it's been another good week of ashes. I hope there's many more to
Relative,
come.
relative, yeah, yeah.
Relative,
Who
relative, yeah,
knows?
relative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's slowly falling off. Sadly,
yeah.
I feel
I,
like hopefully we feel the same way next week once Voldemort has settled into the server. Maybe we
I
might
might
not.
not even, I might not even be on the realm anymore. I don't know.
We might
We'll
not be
see.
on that run. We might have switched, boys.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching and loving this shit and just vibing and chilling and hopefully this has helped you through your day of work or maybe you guys are just vibing and playing ashes. Who knows when you're watching this, but hopefully you found some type of solace in this shit.
Yeah. Those are the best comments to read
Right,
when they say some shit like, "This got me through my day at work,"
right,
or "I got this. I got you guys on my phone face down on my desk right now while I get this work done." I'm like,
right,
respect.
right.
Your little dose of MMO yapping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. So we'd like to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to join the Discord and subscribe to the channel, please.
Subscribe, boys.
We get so many new viewers and such good viewer duration and just not that many subs. I think you guys there's the only explanation is you guys are forgetting.
They're
There's
definitely
no
forgetting
fucking
after an
way.
hour and 30 minutes. 100%. Subscribe to the
Yeah.
channel and comment down below that you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, please. Appreciate
Tell us.
that.
Be like, yo, I subscribed. But thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week. I think next week we will be talking about the showcase since the showcase happens
Yeah.
on Friday. So it'll be a really good episode next week to see what Intrepid um tries to tell us. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Look forward to that one, boys. Get your popcorn ready, get your dates ready, get your little freaking raisins. I know you motherfuckers love raisins and
Oh,
sunflower
for
seeds for some
sure.
reason.
Oh yeah, sunflower seeds are huge with our viewer base for some
Right,
reason.
right.
Even in
Sunflowers.
like the butter form, like the nut butter form.
You motherfuckers love your sunflower seeds. Like, give me a break.
Except for DJ.
Uh,
Too oily for him.
right, right.
He's too bougie.
He is. He's more of a cashew type of guy or a freaking pistachio, dude.
For real. Him and Steven would get along well.
Right, right. They would be both in a mahogany house, freaking having
For
some
sure.
mahogany freaking smoked cashews or something.
Fucking hopping on a pipe talking about some pass the pink pony, sir. That shit would be hilarious.
That shit would be great, bro. And whoever said that
Uh,
my laugh is annoying, you can eat my ass.
this man
Good.
Falco does not have an annoying laugh. You're just hating to hate. You guys are
Bro,
just
I get
fucking
so much
haters.
hate on this fucking channel. I get almost just as much hate on this channel as my main. I'm like, bro, like if you don't like me, get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out.
And then we get return haters. They come back and hate again. I'm like,
And by the way, we have jobs. This man's a college student. I'm a freaking engineer. This
oh
man said, "Oh,
brother,
4
give me a
a.m. again.
break.
People without jobs. No, motherfucker. We
Some
have
neats.
jobs. We have
Some
jobs." Uh,
I drive over fucking 500 miles a week, bro.
right.
My car, my odometer on my car is looking like I'm gonna need a new transmission in a year.
He might as
I've
well
never
be a
put
truck
somebody.
driver. This man's
I'm
a
a truck.
truck.
I'm an unpaid truck driver.
Oh god. Yeah,
Uh,
man. Don't be no cap. But that's for the people who came this late into the video. But thank you for watching. We will see you guys in the next one next week, next Monday or Tuesday. Um,
Depending on
who you are.
how much you support.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Uh,
and with that being said, we'll see you then. Hit a double salute. Damn.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! I know we got a lot of old head Marines watching us right now. They said,
Right.
"All right, y'all ain't so bad. Y'all ain't."
Peace out, boys.